why I love
Hello
her
and
so.
welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I am Maggie. This is Deals and Distractions and I do all things hauls. I look for the deals and I do the research so you don't have to. Thank you for clicking on the video and I hope you are doing well. I've got a Temu haul with a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I do have a smaller bag to get through from my last haul. I've got a big bag to get through and then a couple of boxes. I just want to say thank you if you are a returning viewer, and if you are new here, I hope that you consider becoming a beautiful bargain baddie and hit that subscribe button. I do want to just start diving into it. The power has been flashing on and off. We are in the midst of this massive storm that is happening, and I just hope that you all are safe, everyone that's being affected. I know this storm is like from like Texas all the way up to Wisconsin, so my thoughts are with you. I did take this out of the bag, but the lights started flickering, so I decided to start over. This is a stainless steel necklace. It is a little bit thinner than I thought it was going to be, which I'm okay with. I do think it's going to sit cute on the neck. It's a bold look, but stainless steel doesn't tarnish as easily. It does look like a watch band, which I think is a lot of fun. And there is an extender on it, and it was only a couple dollars. I like it. I think it's a lot of fun. Different. And then I'm going to start diving into the bigger bag just in case my power does go out. I've been looking at this. This has been in my cart for the longest time and everyone was getting it. And I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I love it. And I honestly only have a Christmas one of this. So I decided to finally buy it. And I do wish I would have waited, or I didn't wait so long, because I love this, but the price did go up a little bit. But we have a glass dish that will sit on the top. It comes bubble wrapped, really protected pretty well. I, for some reason, was thinking that this was going to be glass, but all these are, I think they're plastic. But they're beautiful. I've always wanted to get a lamp like this, but it just doesn't fit my aesthetic. So I thought, why not? Let's get the wax warmer. My plug. It is Friday night, so if you hear the guys, it's gaming night. Play no mind, pay no mind. I said play no mind, pay no mind. But it is a plug-in, a regular outlet. It comes with a switch to on off. I don't think there's a timer on here, which is fine. It does come with the light bulb. This bag is really dusty and dirty. It's so dusty. Why? It was like packaged inside here. Everything else is really, I love that sparkle. But the light bulb just plugs in. I love the fact that they provided it for you. And then you plug that in. I wish I could plug it in and give you, maybe I'll put a clip of it lit up on the screen. And then you put your little glass, top on here, and then you put your wax melts in there. So I like it. I do want a candle warmer too. They have some that kind of look like this. I may get one of these days, but I like it. It's very pretty. It seems to be really well made. The whole frame of it is metal, so I have a feeling it will get warm. But yeah, I'm looking forward to taking my Christmas one, switching my Christmas one out, and putting this one out. Let me put this away just in case I end up in the dark. It did come with instructions. It looked like it's very self-explanatory though, but it does come with instructions just in case you need them. I do want to share this. I've got skincare. I have been looking for an alternative to a French brand skincare that I can no longer get. It's still available in some countries, just not here in the States. And I was looking for something like this, and it's unique. And I finally found it on Temu, believe it or not. It is collagen. It has collagen and hyaluronic acid in it. It's what does it say? The stickers on it, so I can't really read it. Capsule film? Timely soluble collagen film. It's got niacinamide in it, hydrolyzed collagen, peptides, and it's different. I did test it out, and I will put up a video, a little clip of me trying it up on the screen. So it comes in this sterilized little pack. There's 48 pieces with 16 sets. And I think this was like $5, and it's unique. It's different. You get like this fabric little outer piece, and then you open it up, and on the inside, this is actually the skincare. And you put essence on your face, and then you spray either with water. I prefer to use water, or you use another spray essence like D'Alba or something. And this white film will completely dissolve. And if you put it down flat, it's completely undetectable. You can't notice it. If you have creases in it, it will kind of like leave a line. So I use this when, I would use this when I'm at home, but it dissolves into your face, and it just gives you all of these skincare loving ingredients. I don't know if it's as effective as my expensive stuff, but I thought, why not? Let's try it. And I can give it an update after I've been using it for a while. It also does come with instructions and pictures on how to actually use it. I think this will be, I will be buying more just so I can give it a full, a good test run and to see if it's effective, because you're not going to see results on skincare overnight. I mean, you might wake up and be like, dang, my face feels smooth or look a little bit more hydrated. But when it comes to fine lines and, the elasticity in your skin, that takes time. So let's dive into this small bag real quick, and then we'll go back to the bigger one. It seems like the storm has mellowed out a little bit, so I don't feel like I should be as much in a rush, but you never know. It's been going on and off for hours. We've had tornadoes touch down in our area, and unfortunately, it's just been bad. It's been bad. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope that you all are being safe. As soon as I say it seems like it's calmed down, I hear thunder, but it sounds like it's off in the distance. I have tried the Avriel eyeshadow primer. It's actually what I wear every day, eyeshadow primer, and I wanted to try this brand. I don't know what brand this is. Glasses. I had them here right next to me. Wow. Okay. Rebellious Girl. Long-lasting, waterproof. It came in a bunch of other colors. I thought this one was fun because it had a bright white. It had pink. It had green. It had a ton of different colors. So depending on if you're someone that likes natural looks or if you're someone that likes the big, bold, colorful looks, they had a primer for you. I got mine in number 2, medium. Has a R, a heart, and a G for Rebel Girl. I am curious. It comes in the same kind of applicator as my Avriel one. That's almost a perfect skin tone for me. That blends out pretty easily. I'm wondering to see how waterproof or, how good of a primer this is. Long lasting and waterproof. So I will definitely be testing this out. I'll be wearing it in future videos, future hauls, so I can give little updates. I always love sharing little updates. Let's see. Sorry, I am laughing because I forgot about these. We've got little skincare. I just got these out of pure curiosity. I haven't tested them out, but it comes in a pack of 10 and they look like little eggs. They're like little eggs of skincare mask. I can't read anything on here, but I thought the ingredients when I was reading the description, glycerin. It does have alcohol. Dimethicone is one of the first ingredients in here, like the third or fourth. I don't know if I'm going to love that, but there's egg oil in here, fruit oils. There's a bunch of different extracts in it, and I think this is just for beauty begins at this moment. Double effect repair. Something sleep mask. So I guess you sleep in this. But I just thought it was fun, maybe a little gimmicky, but it really does look like an egg. So I can give an update on that. I couldn't help myself when I saw that. And I picked up these cards. We love this brand, ASSTSS. Yeah, I thought these were really cute. I have a lot of holiday ones, and I wanted to pick these up because I felt like these were very universal. I want to start a collection of like timers like this. What are they called? Hourglasses. I want to start a collection. They are postcards, but you can get the envelopes on Temu. They're on cardstock, but I thought these were kind of magical and very fun teacups. I like the colors. This butterfly is beautiful. Another teacup with the universe and stars, trees and stars. I just thought they were kind of not necessarily springy, but very natural, Mother Nature-y type. Oh, there's a bunny. A bunny with crystals. Yeah, they feel very magical, mystical. Just a landscape. The prints are always beautiful with this brand. A little birdie, a robin, stylized cat. Very fun, very pretty. Always love that brand. Can't go wrong. And they have so many different styles and aesthetics that you could pick from. And then I picked these up because the sun is hopefully coming out on a daily basis. Sorry about the crinkles. Oh, we've got bags inside of bags. So I'll just pull one out. I did get it in a 3-pack. Gray, white, and black. Very basics. But basically, these are kind of driving gloves. This is to keep the sun, not driving gloves. They're not gloves, but like arm warmers. But they're not necessarily arm warmers because they are very thin. They are breathable. They have the thumb hole on here, so it is going to protect a majority of your hand, and it's very stretchy, extremely stretchy. So depending on your size, this is stretchy. It says let's slim, but it goes up pretty high. For me, it goes up over my elbow, so I like that. So this is just to protect yourself. If you're someone that works outside, if you like to garden, instead of putting all the sunscreen, which maybe you should wear sunscreen underneath these, but it's just another layer that is breathable, but also to protect you from the sun. You know, because the sun, we love the sun, but it ages us faster. It can be damaging to our skin, and it can cause nasty things. So I wanted to pick these up, so I got it in, and these were really affordable. A very light gray, almost looks more tan, white, and then the black. So Happy with those. Very happy with that, actually. Sorry, it's cold outside, but it's so humid at the same time. And maybe I'm having hot flashes, who knows? I have been going through it. I am still uh actually, I'm not the only one going through it. I've seen so many comments, I've heard so many stories, and I feel like it's just in the air where everyone is going through something right now. And I mean, life, you're always going through something. Life is never perfect. There's always things happening in life. But I feel like there's something in the air and it just feels a little extra right now. And I have not, it's been a struggle to get my medications that I need. They are unbelievably, look, they're so expensive, my medications that I need to help me get better, that they don't keep them in stock. And it's taken me a full week to get my medication. And it's just, I'm going through it. I know so many other people are going through it. So I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are doing things that, just kind of make you happy, that help you forget. Maybe I can help you forget about the struggles for a minute. I mean, that is my goal. That is my hope. I picked these up. I don't remember how many are in here. They're shower curtains. The one I already have, they started to rust. And I thought these might be good because, you put your interior shower curtain on this side, you put it on this side. The ones that I have been using, when I open and close my shower curtain, they've been getting stuck because they have little beads up at the top. So I got just a plain, not very fancy, but stainless steel shower curtain rods to hang up all my fun, festive, interesting, different shower curtains that I like to get. And it's a whole pack. I think there's 12 in here. Only a couple dollars. And hopefully these ones don't get stuck like the other ones do. I also repurchased these. I love these things. These are a lifesaver. It's the time of season where the little creepy crawlies like to get in the house, and they are screen covers. They're magnetic screen covers. They go over your vents, your heating ducts. If you have heating ducts on the ground or even in your ceiling, wherever you have heating ducts, this will keep the critters, the things, from crawling up like they like to do. They work great. This is a repurchase. I hauled these a while ago and I am so happy with them. I'm glad that I have them. You can get them in different sizes, and I do believe in different quantities. And a 4-pack was like $6. I mean, and it's a sturdy metal, like it's not a thin, it's a different type of screen than like what your screen door is made out of. They're flexible and I love these. These work great. Like, we want to keep all the critters out of the house as much as we can. I mean, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. But yeah, we like to do what we can to prevent it prevent them from coming in as much as possible. And then I also picked up this. Oh yeah, okay. It's a beautiful little angel with 6 wings. It's a little different than your typical angel. When you do hear about biblical, anatomically correct angels, a lot of them have 6 wings or they have a lot of eyes because they're so holy. Um, they don't actually, they look different than what we think of angels, cute and beautiful. I mean, this one is still beautiful. Her body, her face is very, you know, ethereal and, angelic like, but she does depict the 6 wings, which I love that. And she's got a little crown on her head. It is tiny, she's small, but she is made out of brass, and I think she's gorgeous. She's heavy, she's got weight to her, and Temu's got all sorts of cool different brass figurines like this. Some of them you can even put on, like, your door hinges, that's what they're made for. I don't think she is. I think she's just a really pretty, gorgeous little statue. But I'm very happy with her. She's gorgeous. I don't know how happy I am with this. I am looking for gold replacement chains for a couple of my necklaces, and this is not the type of gold that I was looking for. This is supposed to be stainless steel. It's got that easy toggle, so it's easy on, easy off. But it's thinner than I thought it was going to be. I like that. I'm looking for a paperclip style necklace chain and something easy to get on and off. But I don't love the color. It almost has a greenish tint to it. It's not bad. It's just not the gold that I'm looking for. I think that's one of the reasons, especially when it comes to Temu, I do, well, I like silver anyways, but just, I feel like the gold is hard to find a good gold on Temu, or at least I'm not familiar with finding the good ones yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Now, let's get out of that small bag and move into this big one. I do want to show you these. I'm not going to, I'll pull them out of the bag and we'll talk about it a little bit. At the end of the video, I am going to share some thoughts about the calendar 1000. I've got some thoughts. I've done it twice now, back to back, and I've got some thoughts. This was one of my free gifts. The bamboo sheets from Temu. I find it very interesting that these don't have any branding on them at all. But let's open them up. Some of the bamboo sheets are actually bamboo. Some of them are not. They feel okay. They feel soft, so you get a fitted sheet. You get a top sheet, which I don't use those. I don't like top sheets at all. I move around too much at night and I get tangled up in them. They come with 4 pillowcases. I did get mine in a king size. So there's the fitted sheet. It does come with the elastic corners. I want to see what they're made out of. Sheet and Joy. Bamboo blend, it says. Okay, okay. They are very thin, which might not be a bad thing when the summertime comes. And, you know, if you're a hot sleeper, everything is kind of, sheets are hard to show. I did get it in the black. They had purple, they had green. I've already hauled the green. Where is my pillowcases though? That's what I'm looking for. I just want to make sure everything is actually in here. Did I find, there's one. Here we go. Nope. Oh, maybe it only comes with 2 pillowcases. Maybe it's only 2 pillowcases. So here are the 2 pillowcases, and it is a regular opening pillowcase, but it does have these little pockets opening on the end, so that would be the corner of your pillow, so it doesn't slip out as easily. Big, nice size pillowcases to fit king size beds. I do think this will soften up when I wash them, but for the calendar 1000, I'll share my final, well, not final, because the next video I'll be sharing some more free items, but I do feel like Temu is kind of in survival mode when it comes to their promos, like everyone else is in the world right now. I think Temu is trying to make adjustments because it's not just with the promos. I have had Temu allow me to order things and then cancel my order because they can't get it in, or restocking is taking too long, so they cancel my orders or my items. There's a lot. I have a lot of thoughts, and maybe I'll dedicate some actual time to the calendar 1000. I know some people are interested in it. The first time I did the calendar 1000, absolutely amazing. It was great. I got the Stanley web cup. I got the grounding mat. I got red light therapy because I already had those things in my cart. I was already shopping for those things, and those things were offered to me. And then the second time around, I noticed that I would be on, I started double checking the prices. I would be on my phone and looking at the items that I could pick for free. And then I would compare the prices from that seller on my desktop computer, and I would realize that they were upping the price value than what it actually I could buy it for if I just went through the seller, which I found was interesting. But at the same time, I still got $45 free gifts for $20 because I still needed to check out to qualify to claim the free gifts, which that wasn't always a thing. But I do also understand that Temu needs to make money, just like, I mean, they can't just give away free stuff all the time because they wouldn't survive. And we love Temu. We want Temu to stick around because even as of today, now Amazon is charging extra money for shipping, I believe. I do know, I haven't looked into it yet, but I know Amazon is doing extra charging. And I think just it's weird. It's a weird dynamic that Temu is trying to still give us promos and make things worth our while, but they're still trying to survive at the same time, which can be frustrating. And we'll talk about it more a little later. Let's dive into this. I'm going to set that off to the side for a second. It took me a second. I forgot that this has a strap in the back. This is a very loose, kind of very thin, I would say breezy type tank top. It is modal and polyester. I love the softness of this tank top. I was thinking I would wear this with either a sports bra or even like a one piece, bodysuit type with shorts. Okay, I lost it again. I guess, okay, so this is the front, just a regular tank top, but then the back, there is a strap that goes across the back of your neck, and then it's spaghetti straps in the back. So this would be fun to wear with a super strappy sports bra or a fun, one piece. I love the color. It came in a lot of other colors. I've had this in my cart for so long. And modal it's so breezy. It's very light. It's going to be comfortable for, those really hot days, and a cute pair of shorts, a little sports bra, and you're kind of cute, doing yard work or working out or whatever, or, wearing a cute skirt with it, which, speaking of skirts, I thought maybe the two could go well together. I would need to wear something underneath, but I just got this sheer mesh skirt. I love the little eyelet detail on the bottom of this. It's beautiful. It's really well made. This is a good mesh. I don't think this is going to rip really easy. It does have an elastic waistband with a little bit of scalloping up at the top. It is stretchy. It is completely sheer, but that gives you a lot of different ways to wear it. If you want to wear it with shorts, if you want to wear it with a bathing suit, if, throw this on with a one piece and throw this on together, and I think it would be really cute. Very cute, kind of summery vibe. I'm looking for the tag to see what it is made out of. I got it in a medium, and it's 100% polymade, and it's not a scratchy type mesh. I don't like scratchy. We like soft. We like soft and cozy and comfortable, even more so in the summer months, because I don't like to be, you know, hot and uncomfortable at the same time. And we're diving into the big box now. This comes with, what does it say? Black. I don't remember how many are in here, but it comes with the, I lost some stickies. Let me show you. I got it in the black, but you can get them in the clear too. I thought with the black back, I could see the, you know, what's in here a little bit better. But these are basically little, you could put whatever you want in here. But what you would do, I'm going to take one of these off. They're double stick sided little sticky tabs. Well, they're very stretchy. It was stuck to my nail. And what you do, I mean, that's the idea of it, is that after you're done with your nails, or even before you're with your nails, take them out of the original package, and then you can stick your nails, your handmade nails that you get from Temu on here. So, you know what hand is your left hand, They do come with all these fun, satisfying little pulls of protecting little cellophane. But they're pretty. They're well made. That pretty shiny, they're just plastic. They might be acrylic, but I like I thought with the black back, I would be able to see the detail on the nails a little bit easier, be able to grab and go pretty well. And what is really cool about these is that they fit perfectly in that acrylic, what I said I was going to store my brushes in. They fit perfectly in that little container. I'll put a picture up on the screen so you know what I'm talking about, but it comes with a ton. This whole box is full of these. This whole box is full of them. I don't remember how many exactly come in here. There's got to be more than 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would say maybe 24. I'm not going to sit here and count them all. Maybe 20, 24 of them. So you would need definitely more than one of those acrylic packages, or you can put them in whatever, not packages, but, containers. But you can put these wherever. I mean, maybe you have a drawer or something else to organize them in. But yeah, I thought that it was a great deal. Keep my nails, because right now I'm just throwing them in a bag and I forget, and I have loose nails in regular baggies, and I want to get them organized. So I thought that was a great option. And then I also picked this up. This is nice. I am liking the material of this. This is just a case that it's really thick. It's a thick kind of, fake leather, a PU leather of some sort. It's got double zippers on it. It's got a handle up at the top. It's kind of almost a mesh up here, but you've got these little places where you could put maybe a curling iron and put your attachments, different attachments here. You've got this big open spot here. I just hit myself in the face. And then you also have a bottom part down at the bottom. And this actually has Velcro, so you can strap whatever you would like down in here. So this could be good for traveling. This could be good if you don't have a lot of storage, or, you know, keeping your hair dryers and blow dryers, your hair tools, your face tools, maybe whatever. You could get really creative with this, but this is really good quality. The quality on this is really nice. And I also like the fact that it feels like this would be easy to clean. Definitely good to travel with. It's a good size. I mean, this is a big bag. You could fit a lot in here. And I like the fact that you have another compartment at the bottom. And then you can also compact it down. Yeah, I'm happy with it. This one, I don't know how happy I am with this. It's not what I expected it to be. Okay. Why can I not open you? I can't even open it. What is happening here? Is it? It's because it was upside down. So I also don't like the fact that this is open. I thought it was going to, because this way it opens easily. But I want that to be on the bottom. I thought it was going to be a closed. Okay, there we go. Maybe it was just from the shipping. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually not bad. I just thought it was going to be bigger. Honestly, I thought it was going to be bigger, which is kind of my fault for not paying attention to the measurements. It comes with this little neat white color content something. It doesn't really matter, but it's just a drawer. It's just a drawer to put stuff in. Yeah, see, it doesn't want to open well. It's a struggle, which I don't want to struggle with that every time I try to open it, and that is the right way. Yeah, this is kind of a bit of a hassle to use. So I don't know. I don't know about this one. You could use like little sticky tabs or put it on wheels if you wanted to. I like the fact it has this little handle to pull stuff out, but it's just not easy to use. When I'm looking for things, I want ease, you know? I don't want aggravation while I'm trying to, you know, use, like if I had markers or pencils or whatever. I just want easy access, you know? Basically, that's what it comes down to. Easy access, ease of use. I also picked up these. These actually feel heavy. They feel very heavy. Isn't that cute though? I like the kind of reminiscent of the Adidas lines, and then this really pretty lace. I just thought they were different. They're not parachute style like feel. Is there pockets? No, no pockets. I actually thought they were going to be lighter weight than what they are. The material is different. It's kind of thick. What does this? I can't quite put my finger on the material. They're really well made. The quality of these are great. They are just wide bottom legs with an elastic waistband. Really cute though. Seem to be great quality. 100% polyester, and it looks like I got them in an Asian large. When it comes to Asian sizing, I always, you know, I always go up, and I always look at the product measurements, not body measurements, because what I have found when they use body measurements, it's basically just kind of average what the typical body should be. But when you look at the product measurements, it's actually unique to that product. So some things I'm smalls in, some things I'm mediums in, and then other things I'm large. And I do think these are going to fit great. And I love the look of these. These are cute. I'll put a white tank top on, a white t-shirt. Very fun, very, very fun. I like them. Very nice, very nice. Sorry. What do I have in here? What do we have? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. I ordered a couple things from this seller, and it was weird because they put it all in one package, in like one plastic container. I got a little necklace. Pretty sure this is... Well, I guess we're gonna have to look. I think that is just an airplane, not thunder this time. The fact that the airplanes are flying again, that's a good sign because I do live by an airport and I don't think they would be out up in the air if they were worried about big storms. This is either sterling silver or stainless steel, one or the other. At least it should be. But we have this little circle and a square together. They do have these baby, like the tiniest cubic zirconias. In there. Did I have it backwards? I'm so sorry if I had that backwards. On a very thin, dainty, pretty little chain. There is a bit of an extender on here. It's pretty though. It's fun. I like it. I do have to mention that we are getting close, very, very close to the 1,200 subscribers. And what I will say is that I will put this into that box for that giveaway. We'll talk about it. We'll get there. It's been very exciting to see the channel growing, and I appreciate you for being here. And I hope you enjoy it here. I hope I can bring some comfort. I hope I can bring some valuable information. And the giveaway, we'll talk about it when we get there. Yeah, it's my way of saying thank you for the growth and for the continuous views and staying and watching my video to the end, because that is so very helpful. And I do understand my videos can get long. I know that. But I like to share the things and also share information. Anyways, okay, let's stop babbling and move into these. I thought these were fun, a little different for me. So you get, I don't, they both came in individual packs, but it's a 3 pair of earrings, a set of 3 earrings. What is up with these bags? These bags, for some reason, have like this seal, I guess, to keep them. I don't know. But we have, we have these not cubic, they're Huggies, but they do have cubics on them. This should be sterling silver, so we get a little Huggy, so tiny, so hard for me to show. I will try to put a picture up on the screen. Then you get a cute little 4-leaf clover with just a stud with a butterfly back, or, you know, like just a, yeah, I guess a stud. And then what I thought was fun about these is that you could wear these in 2 different ways. And I like options. I like options. So you get this little tiny stud. And then here on the back, you can take this little bar off and wear the stud all alone, or you can wear this little piece that goes wraps under the back of your ear and it'll sit at the bottom of your ear. And it's adjustable. You have 3 different holes that you can put the stud in on that little bar. It's so hard to show. I apologize about how hard it is to show, but they're really pretty. They're very pretty. They seem to be really well made. I like them. I'm not actually seeing any stamping on them though, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I usually do try to go for, you know, the stainless steel or 925 actual sterling silver. All right, so let's put these away and I will move on. I changed my lip color up a little bit and I wanted to test it out. I'll show those to you in a second, but I want to make sure I can get a chance to get through this. This is a mite remover instrument, strong suction, sterilizing, purifying mites, long range, high frequency tapping, wireless, lightweight, and multi-filtering. It comes, you can get a few different colors. And it's that time of the year. The dust mites are miting and we are doing the spring cleaning and all the things. I got mine in the blue. I think I wanted the purple, but the purple was sold out. This thing works. It does come with its own little charger. I did test it out. It's got some dust on it, because it did its job. You can use this on your couch. You can use this on your bed, for your pillows, for all the things, especially for those of us that suffer from allergies. It does come with an extra filter, and it also comes with the instructions that are really self-explanatory. I'm going to turn it on. That's got strong suction to it. Okay, for this little device, I tried to keep it away from my mic because I didn't want it to be too loud. But these little pads here, these little things right here, they bounce up and down. So they kind of like beat whatever you're trying to get the mites out of. And it's a little kind of disturbing of like, you think you clean, you change your sheets all the time. But I mean, it's just part of reality that the mites are, we can't get rid of them, and they do good things too. But the wheels even move up and down, so you're getting a good, you press down and you roll this, and you do have to do it kind of slow. But the suction goes through here. This is where everything goes through. Everything gets collected in here. There is a lock to secure and unsecure. You can clean everything. You can pull the filter out. Like, this is a really good device, especially if you're someone that does have, you know, the allergies and stuff. So it goes into there. Do you see that? Like, that lines up with the hole on the bottom here. And this is your whole motor on this side. It's not too heavy. I think this would be easy to use for anyone because you're resting it on, you know, your bed, your couch, or whatever. So I think anyone could use this no matter what your mobility is. Some of them do have a, does this one have, this says that you can use it for your stuffed animals. Some of them do have a light on them too. Those are a little bit more expensive. Oh yeah, UV ultralight, ultraviolet sterilization with nanoscale light source. Irradiation for real sterilization. So yeah, I highly recommend if you're someone that has allergies, or, you know, it's just good. It's just good. And if you have animals, you know, get your animals beds and stuff. Very, very highly recommend. It's comfortable to hold. Most of the weight is up here in this part of the device, so well worth like the $30 for sure. Just the thought of that, just kind of, you know, the mites and all the things and the part of life that you can't live and you can't live without. And then I also want to show this. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy with this. It's a 925. We've got the 4-leaf clover. The stones in this sparkle like nobody's business. I love sparkle. I love the different, like seeing a rainbow in a stone. I will sit in my car, and when the sun hits my moissanite ring that I got from Temu, I'm just like, I'm just, oh, I could look at it forever. There is a little extender on here with 2 different hoops on there, but you have the little 4-leaf clovers, and each, you know, side of the clover has its own individual stone, and then you have a little round stone on each side, and then you get this little dangle down at the bottom. This is beautiful. I do think this comes from a local seller. I'm very happy with that. That's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. It did come in a little box, and came in this bag where the bottom part, the dangle part of the necklace was at the bottom, and then the rest of the necklace was up at the top. Sorry I didn't show that part, but it was partly because I was rearranging things and I got a little nervous because I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of snakes in my area, little gardener snakes, and they have made themselves nice and comfortable and cozy in some of my boxes in the past, and I'm always a little bit nervous, especially when I'm sitting here on my bed. So I kind of needed to move. I moved things around just to make sure that there were no little creepy crawlies. I've had experiences with snakes. I mean, I don't, and it's weird because the ones here in my area here, they're small-ish. Some of them get really long, and they will be on the sidewalks. You walk around the neighborhood and they're just out and about on the sidewalks like they own it. But I had been working in a very high-end, million-dollar, multi-million-dollar gated community. And at this time, I was painting houses. And at this one, I was painting the interior and exterior. But I was outside, I was painting behind some bushes, and I was minding my own business, just doing my job. And I turned to look to the side of me, and I'm not joking. They say it was a gardener snake. It's the biggest gardener snake I have ever seen. Now, I've personally owned snakes before, and I've owned large snakes, but when I see one just creeping in the wild, you know, at my job site at me, I freaked out because this thing was like the thickness of my fist. And what I did is got up and ran. Now, mind you, I'm behind bushes and the house is in front of me. And I decided that I was going to run, and I ran straight into the side of the house as if I was going to be the Kool-Aid man and run right through that wall. But instead, because it was a brick wall, I bounced off that brick wall. There was so much momentum and thud when I hit that brick wall that I flew back, landed in the bush behind me, and my foreman, and I don't know how the guy that was up on the roof above me saw it all, but my foreman ended up on the ground cracking up and laughing at me. And I was so embarrassed and traumatized. And now I live in an area where gardener snakes are always just a thing, but not that large. Not that large. So it's a little ick. It's a little gross. So I just don't want them in my house. That's the thing. I just don't want them in my house. You know, they do play a role in Mother Nature. They I don't have as many mice when the, the snakes are out and about. So anyways, okay, let me open this box up and I'll show you what we have here. Oh, before I open the box, I meant to show you these. So I have been playing around with, summery, springy type lip liners. I honestly don't know if these are still in stock. They're not long lasting. They rub off really quickly, but I did just have color. Well, it doesn't say. It's a 4-pack. No, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a pack of 6. And I thought they were kind of pretty colors. We get these fun, clear kind of lip liner. They're really creamy. This is the one that I have on now. I like that color. It's a very pretty rose. You get a couple purples. This is color 3. This is the only one that is labeled, I guess. What does this say? Silky Smooth Lip Liner number BFF. Perfect Liner Lip Definer. Okay. You get light purples, lavender kind of colors. I just thought maybe I'll try something different. I do like my dark colors still, but I'm trying the pinks. That reminds me of a Barbie pink. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Another pinky color, a little bit of a brighter. That is a purpley, a cool tone purple, I feel like. And then, whoa, a very, very pale, pale purple. I don't know. I do like to have colors, especially for Halloween and, fun, different kind of makeup. Let me get this open. Okay, I've got the box open. It does come completely wrapped in plastic. It looks like there's self-explanatory picture instructions in here. This was one of my free gifts from the Calendar 1000. When I did this round of the Calendar 1000, I checked out early. When you start checking out early, you get free shipping from local sellers, you get a whole bunch more coupons, and every time you place an order, you get points. And when you spend those points, you get to check out extra days, which is not something that you have to do. You could go in and check in for the 25 days and claim either your coupons, your free 8 gifts that you picked, or sometimes you get Temu credit, coupons, whatever it may be for that day. You don't have to check out early. I wanted to, just because I could show the stuff, I could give little updates on how I thought the Calendar 1000 was working. And I feel like, because I did the first one, which was absolutely amazing, and the second time around, I did have more funny, silly things. I had more skincare in there. I had more affordable, type. I wasn't prepared to go into the Calendar 1000 like I usually am, where I had more expensive products in there. But I was happy. This was something that I wanted, something that I had in my cart. And what I have noticed is that a couple times they said that they were sold out of the items and I had to repick. And actually, I do think this is one of my repicks. I don't remember what I originally had. I remember I was disappointed because they ran out of it. And that is one of those things where I feel like Temu is allowing so much of one product being sold from maybe one seller, or not even sold, but given away for free from that particular seller, because the things were still in stock. I just couldn't get them from that particular seller as my free gift anymore. But I could purchase it if I went to other sellers outside of the calendar 1000. And that's kind of where I feel like Temu has gone into survival mode. I've done the calendar that 1000 on and off for 3 years, and I haven't run into as many not available free gifts, like where I pick them out ahead of time. I am so sorry about my voice. My body is going through it, and my voice is definitely reflecting that. So I do apologize for that. But I've never ran into not available for the free gift as often as I have recently. And I feel like Temu is drawing a line for how many of those free gifts they are allowing, which is unfortunate, but I also feel like Temu is in this survival mode just like the rest of the world is, because everything is so uncertain. The prices of everything are going up, and I think Temu is still trying to provide us with good promos and the things that they used to, but it's just a hard balance. I think they're just trying to figure it out like everyone else. Now, that doesn't change the fact that it stinks that you're not getting the items that you were originally picked, and maybe they're not offering you great ones. And you don't have to claim the free gifts either. If the one that you picked out isn't available, you don't have to claim it. You don't have to check out for whatever your minimum amount is, which that is newer, where you have to pay something for each of your free gifts. My voice is about to give out, so let's move on from that. Let me show you this. This is very cool. It comes with these little suction cup feet that just attach down at the bottom. It sounds like the game is getting intense in there, so but it looks like the little feet. This is metal, by the way. Whoop, it already wants to open up on itself. But your little feet attach here, so it'll stick to your countertop, whatever countertop that may be. And I think this is really universal. You could use it for a ton of different ways, but it's really easy and self-explanatory. You lift this up, and depending, whoop, what'd I do? It just popped out of its little hole. No biggie. Depending on what your needs are and what your height needs are, this is kind of hard for me to show, but you can just lift it up, and you've got a little hook right here. So this back bar right here can go here or here. So you can drop it down a little bit. I think the one I picked is 12 by 9 inches high. I just whacked myself in the face. But it's all metal. It's all metal, all stainless steel. You've got these little openings here, so if you wanted to, you could put little labels, or you could see your labels on your bottles or whatever. But you could use this for, I don't know, can you see? Can you tell that there's slits at the bottom? I don't want it to fall forward. There are slits at the bottom, so if you use it in your kitchen, you know, it'll be easy to clean. You could put skincare in here. You could put all sorts of different things, any type of bottles, whatever it may be, a 3-shelf. I love the fact that it is really easy. This bottom piece just folds down into itself, and then this all kind of just lays down flat. So then you can store it away if you're not using it. And then there are the 4 suction cups on each side of the corners. So, you know, it's not going to move it around. I think this is a great option if you're someone that has, you know, small counter space or cabinet space. I'm I've got a few ideas of how I'm going to use this, but I haven't decided. It won't stand up fully straight like that, but it does stand on an angle. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with this. And I think really this is only like $11, $12, maybe $13 at the most. And I do think it comes in a white as well. And a couple different sizes from different sellers. It did come from a local seller though. It didn't get shipped from Temu. And I do have I do have a couple other calendar a couple other calendar 1000 items coming in, and then I have one that is shipping from China, which I have, or overseas, they call it overseas, which I haven't seen in a long time, but I'm looking forward to sharing those items with you. So I'm going to call the haul here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I felt off. It was a crazy day. I am not feeling well, but hopefully soon I will be getting back to my normal cheery self. And I do really appreciate you for sticking and staying all the way to the end. Let me know what your favorite product was. And with that being said, if you were affected by this storm, I hope that you're safe and you know, you took care of yourself. You took the precautions that were necessary. There goes the thunder again. It's here. Please let me know that you are safe. I always love chatting with you guys down in the comments anyways. And if you have not subscribed yet, when you see my face pop up on your screen, please click that. Subscribing is completely free. There's no real commitment. Of course, I would greatly appreciate it if you always came back. I want to say thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Let me know what your favorite item was. I am sorry if I've been off, and hopefully I am up on the uphill of recovery. So thank you for bearing with me. And with that being said, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it out to someone who may enjoy it. Remember to do something that brings you joy. Remember to be kind. And don't forget to love yourself, love a friend, love a stranger, and I'll see you on the next one. My girlfriend shops too much.